Okay, guys, welcome to one of the very first testimonials here with Inside the Gold Trading Community, Inside Traders Kingdom. And I'm very excited to be joined today by Emi-Lu. We're going to go through everything to do with her wins, her losses, the things that she's enjoyed along the journey. So yeah, if you won't mind real quick, just share with me a little bit about you, a little bit of your backstory, how you got into trading, and then we'll go from there.
Absolutely. Hello, and thank you so much for asking me to do this, Bradley. I'm very, very excited, and it's been a hell of a journey so far. So I'm Emmy, and I actually, by day, I run a very, very specialised alternative provision that supports children with SEN and SEMH. My business now has been running for 5 years. It's called Fields of Dreams, and we've also got the Dream Hub. So we are renowned for what we do, for the specialised work that we do with children. And obviously what I've done is the two things that people say don't do, children and animals, and we do both. So we use animal assisted engaged activities. Animal engaged activities to help these children regulate, find a sense of space where they can talk and feel happy within what they do. So it's where mainstream are struggling. So we are that provision that provides that great place for them to come along on a weekly basis.
Very nice, very nice. So when did you get involved in the whole trading journey? Tell me a little bit about that.
It was about 18 months ago, to be fair. Obviously, it was popping up all over social media, and I was like, okay, this is a sign. Because I'm all about signs. If things keep repeating themselves, I work massively with numerology. I work massively with tuning into the divine and lots of all of these things. So when I was flagging up constantly on social media, I was like, right, I'm going to give this a go. But I got involved in, I think a lot of people have done. I've lost so much money. I've been involved in scams. I've had false promises. I was part of so many different groups. And actually, I became part of the trading kingdom off the back end of a very, very disastrous situation. And then you and James came along, and it's changed my life immensely.
I love that. So, when you say changed your life, like let's dig a little bit into that. Like that was a great. I like that sentence. How, if you don't mind me asking?
It has changed my life because I love a challenge. Obviously, you know what I do for a job. So it's the two things that people say don't do is work with children and animals. So I decided to do both together. And I love a challenge, and you know, it's changed my life because the way you educate. And I'm all about, if it has to align with me, and you guys resonate with me so much. The very first live that I sat on, I was like, oh, here we go. This is going to be another one of those lives, one of those promises. And you sat there, Bradley, and I was like, they're my people. I just was buzzing, literally. The hairs on my arms were standing up. My third eye was pulsating. I was like, these are my people. Your words, your energy, the way that you just put everything together. I was like, this is my time now. This is going to work for me. The way that you apply yourself to all of us within the trading kingdom. I mean, we are all so grateful to you and James.
I appreciate that. There's a lot of blowing smoke here. Trust me, guys. I've not paid her a penny. If you guys are watching this,
we've actually never spoken till now. I've just been on the lives and I've watched. And the way you just put it together, like my brain is computed differently. Yeah, definitely on the ADHD spectrum of myself. So I'm like this, 1,000 miles an hour. So the way you've put everything together, you've simplified it. And I couldn't get my head around TradingView until you broke it down into your video.
Amazing.
And now I absolutely I sit with TradingView open alongside with my trades open, because I like to watch the candles. I have it on a 3-minute cycle, and I'm like, I love it, because then the way you've also educated is that I feel now confident in myself that once you've given the signals, I've already realised that I was looking at those parameters anyway. So for me, I'm like, oh my God, this is good. This is really good.
So it sounds like you've gone from blowing account after account after account after account after account to some form of transition, right?
Absolutely. I gave myself a hard talking to at the beginning of this year. When I had blown another account in December, and I was like, what the are you doing?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
became your professional depositor.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I mean, Bradley could employ me just to talk about being a professional depositor, because you talk about it all the time. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I haven't treated myself. Why am I doing this? And then I gave myself a hard talking to at the beginning of the year, and it was only 3 weeks ago, Bradley.
Yeah.
Only 3 weeks ago, something just clicked. And in one day, I mean, I want to mention Kate. She's part of the Trading Kingdom. I absolutely love that woman, and we are like yin and yang. We've never met, but we talk every day, inspiring each other in Messenger, and literally just bouncing off each other and keeping each other going. And actually, because of her, she also helped me again 3 weeks ago to pull me out of that mental state of like, what am I doing? I've wasted thousands, stupid and over stupidity, over leveraging, over trading, and just like my head just couldn't get it together. And then 3 weeks ago on a Monday, I was actually very poorly. I'd been in hospital the day before with exacerbation of asthma. And I sat there, I was like, right, this is it, it's my last chance. And I deposited my my 250 or 350, I can't remember what it was. And I was like, this is it. And in that one day, Bradley, I turned a 350 account into, I think, £2,500.
Phenomenal. That's insane. So you've taken a 250, 350 account.
Yeah.
So what's your current balance right now?
I like, it makes me emotional. I can't believe that I'm sat here now and going, I've got nearly an £8,000 account.
You've got nearly how much?
£8,000. By the end of today, I'm going to be over £8,000.
So just to clarify, loss after loss after loss, and in the last 3 weeks, the transition and the shift has happened and to take you from a £300 account to 8K.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. So like for me now, this is where the next bit happens. I want you, if you haven't done so already, to take a chunk out of this. Take a withdrawal. Go, like, I don't know if you've got some red bottoms that you want to buy, or a nice new handbag, or, you might want to buy some dog toys or something like that. Like, take a withdrawal. Like, even though the next mindset is like, oh, how quickly can I grow that? Like, let's now take a withdrawal. Do that today. Get some money off the table, so that then at least, worst case scenario, if the old version of you comes back again, which touch wood, it'll never will, you've got something out of that. So when did you join Traders Kingdom and Gold Trading Community?
Right from the very start. I was one of the initials. So I was on your very first call. Okay. So when you came in and said, this is what we are going to do for you guys, we're so sick of people like us being taken advantage of, because and let's be honest, I'm really not a materialistic person. I'm such a simple girl. I'm not driven by money, and everyone finds that really bizarre. But because I'm not driven by it, I'm driven by purpose, and I'm driven by making an impact. I'm abundantly looked after and gifted.
Absolutely.
And I count my blessings every single day. And as I said to you, I work with signs and signals and feelings and stuff. And the last 3 weeks, the angel numbers that I have been seeing has blown my mind, like in the most random places. And I was just like, Emmy, it's now your time with trading. This is going to be my best year. And I want to buy a house for my children and I. I'm a very strong independent mummy, and I don't ask for help from anyone. I don't get help from anyone. I am going to do this, and I'm going to buy my girls and I a dream home, and I'm going to walk in and pay a cash deposit, or I'm going to pay most of it. That's what I'm going for.
I love that. And I think that's the key, is once you have that emotional shift and you have that kind of, not almost a detachment, because you never had the attachment to money anyway, but now you're in that position where it's part of the process. So now that 8K is almost like fun coupons, and the goal now is to get it to 300, 400, 500, 600,000 eventually, so you can withdraw that, pay it in cash, and you're done and dusted. Yeah. So that's a phenomenal testimonial. I think a lot of people will resonate with that, because there's so many people out there blowing their account after account after account, and they're almost at that one last time. I'll give it one more go. And
don't give up. Seriously, don't give up. You can do this. I am no one special. Literally, I'm not. I'm just me. And trading was so out of my comfort zone. Like numbers and things, they make me get sweaty palms. You know, I failed maths at school, right? So this was the biggest challenge for me because this was numbers. And I'm like, okay. But the thing for me is, and the one thing that I always love that you remind us, is remove your remove your emotions from things, and remove it from trading. And when I knew the shift was coming was when it didn't faze me that I saw red. It didn't faze me that I saw drawdown. But you know, the other thing that I did the other day for the first time ever, and I messaged Kate, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm celebrating. She was like, what? I went,
yes.
I felt comfortable closing a trade because it was just dragging me down and it was in the red. And I thought, but it's funny because it hit I closed it and it was like a couple of £100. It went and hit take profit the next day. And I was like, but you know what? I did it because I could. I got my account to the point where I can do this. And I mean, the thing for me was I am going to make a withdrawal. It's just the fact is this account in the last 2 weeks, I'm so proud of myself because I set myself a 5k baseline. I thought, Emmy, if you can get to 5k, well, that's your starting point.
Absolutely.
And then
what I would love you to do if you feel comfortable, if you can, are you on your phone right now or are you on your laptop?
I'm on my laptop right now.
Okay, if you can go onto your phone and just go onto your trading view and go like the last month and just do the good old zoink. Because I'd love to share that with people because I think not a lot of people understand that it's possible to take a £300 account in the middle a little bit more, across that way, and then scroll right to the bottom and then zoom it in towards your camera a little bit.
So, I don't know why it says, because that'd be the month where I was putting money in. You
can change it on custom at the top if you want to. Just do the last 3 weeks or something.
Where do you... Oh, that's why that was from the first. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it from my daughter's birthday. So
is that what it was? Yeah.
The 8th, from my daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
I've got, it says £3,500 profit.
Wow. That's phenomenal.
I can't.
That is insane.
Seriously, Bradley, I can't. And I've got trades open now. Obviously, I love gold. I call it, gold is like a perimenopausal woman, you know.
Okay.
We laugh about it because I'm like, people always say about us women and stuff, but gold is like that.
It is. It's up and down. You don't know what mood she's in. Like you're never sure what version of her you're gonna get. You know.
Exactly. And I'm like, that's what Kate and I call it. We have an absolute chuckle about it. And I'm so pleased for her. I'm so proud of her too because. Again, she was in the same position, and together we're just making this change. But we've committed to each other.
Amazing.
This is going to be our best year of trading, and
phenomenal.
I can't even believe it. Today, I've had a quieter day because I went out last night, and I thought I'm not in the complete clear mindset this morning, so I'm just going to be nice and steady. And today I've made about £200, but I've got about 6 or 7 trades up, and I can say that, and I'm like,
I love it.
I've made £200, Bradley. What I've earned this week is what I normally would, it's like my month, or I can't. And now what this also does is that I've never been funded for my business. I started my business in debt. I actually started my business when I had nothing. It was a really awful time in my life and I'd lost everything around me. And again, manifestation, empowerment and drive. And I created a business from nothing. So what this is also going to do for me, it's going to allow me to help more people as well because I'm going to be okay with trading. Sorry.
All right, don't worry. That to me is that's the real part of it though, because you're making money around the dogs, around your business, around your lifestyle, everything. The cat was walking across before, Oh,
And the
monkey.
best thing
Okay.
is, I've got 4 dogs: Pig, Monkey, Foxy, and Bunny.
Pig, foxy, monkey, and bunny.
Yeah.
Okay. All the other
And
animals in the kingdom, right?
absolutely, and they're part of the trading kingdom now. They sit with
Amazing.
me
I'm
working.
here for it.
Yeah,
I'll get them all a little mascot banner, you know?
absolutely. They'll wear it, and I'll put it
Fantastic.
on social media. But the other thing is that both of my children are now homeschooled because I didn't want them to be corrupted by society. I want them to be free
Amazing.
spirits. I want them to be successful, and they are absolutely evolving through the home education. They learn how to do all their life skills. And the one thing that when I've got this down in the next few weeks is I will teach my eldest how to trade.
Amazing. It's an incredible skill set to teach. And I think teaching that emotional detachment from money from such a young age will be great. Like that's why, like one of my closest friends, like I taught them to give their child Think and Grow Rich when they were able to start reading, so they could understand how the brain works, how psychology works, how, you know, people can literally make insane amounts of money whilst understanding their own thought process at the same time. So yeah, like there's a lot to it, and I think we'll definitely have another version of this testimonial moving forward because now we're almost at the 5-figure mark, right? So we've turned £300 into 8K. The next bit will be the multiple 5-figure conversation that we have.
Absolutely, and I just see it. And the thing is that I know that everybody probably doesn't understand manifestation, or
Of course.
some people think, oh, I'm going to manifest it and it's just going to come to me because that's how it works. No, you have to keep applying yourself to
Absolutely.
what you want, and you have to keep calling it in, and you have to keep readjusting your visions. And the one thing that I can also say is do printouts, put it everywhere.
Absolutely.
If you've got numbers, keep writing those figures and that idea of what you want in a journal every day. But there's a couple of things that you must always, and that is never lose sight of who you are. Stay grounded and be grateful every single day. And
Absolutely.
the one thing that I always do is my life changed around when I started my business. So I always made sure that I would then go out and help other people. And the same with this is I will pay for someone shopping in a shopping market, or
Absolutely.
I
Pay it
will
forward, yeah.
pay for some and to shock people. The dogs are going mental.
It's okay.
And you know why? It's just being kind as well, because I always remember I've been that person where I lost everything in my world. So now I'm in a position to stand here and go, I can help somebody else.
Yeah.
Or I can, even if it's through words. And something else you should always go around every day is give someone a smile.
Absolutely. People don't do it enough. Like I live in Marbella, so it's perfect. You know, everyone's happy because it's sunny. But I go back to the UK for a few days, and everyone looks at you like you've just pissed on the chips. If you smile at them weird. So, like, I think what I would love is from you at the end of this is just kind of share that one top tip for someone who is watching this back, who's maybe, you know, for someone who. Like that one top tip for someone who is in a position now where they're thinking about giving up, they're struggling, they're not maybe making the money that they want to earn. What would your one top tip be? Nice, short and punchy.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. Remove the fear factor of seeing those losses, and also remove the emotion. And that's the biggest thing that I take from what you've always said. And stop being that professional depositor. Remember, you can do it, because I mean, I'm sat here and I'm like.
So I'm going to close this off. For those who skipped a little bit, I want you to just share. 3 weeks ago, you had, what was your balance?
It was about £350.
And now?
Yeah, £7,796. And today, I am going to push over 8K.
That's incredible. So in 3 weeks, we've gone from 300 quid to over 8K at the end of today.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Like this for me motivates and inspires me, because there's hundreds and hundreds of people that are in the same position where they've been professional depositors, they've gambled, they've lost money, they've let the fear kick in, their emotions have overridden what it is that they're doing. So yeah, this will be a very, very good testimonial. So I appreciate you jumping on, taking the time.
Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to that multiple 5-figure conversation that we have next time, you know?
I can't wait. Seriously, I know I can do it. I absolutely know I can do it. And I want to see trades where it's like, not that it just expands and it's just, but I'm so grateful to you guys. Seriously, thank you for doing and just being you and giving to people, because without what you've done, I wouldn't be sat here today with this.
No, you're more than welcome. I appreciate that. It's good to know that what it is that we're doing is having a good effect,
Absolutely, you guys are just raw, and as I said, everything, the way you apply your methods, the way that actually you come on and also tell people off for making stupid mistakes. I think it's brilliant. And
because I wish people had, that's it. I wish people had done it to me. I wish I'd have had the bollocking that I wasn't doing the right thing. I wasn't following the thing. I was too attached to this, and no one did. So I had to learn the hard way, and hopefully them lessons can get pushed on, which they are doing, obviously.
Absolutely.
Right, fantastic. Well, I appreciate that. You've been an absolute gem, as per usual.
Thank you.
And like you said, it's the first time we've spoken officially on like a call. So I know that I know that what you're saying is going to be the right thing as well, because for me, I'm big on, again, energy, frequency, vibration. So like, if I thought what you were saying were bullshit, I'd have already clocked you on it. So,
I know.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
And that's why I just knew that this was the right time, and it was the right group for me, because
amazing.
Oh my God, I've been in so many groups that they've tried to spurt universal stuff to me, and I'm like, you're trying to fool the wrong person, my friend. It's definitely not going to happen. Yeah. I'm a master energy intuitive worker. I see and speak to things that people don't even think are real. Fact. So, don't try and pull the wool over my eyes with BS, and go and learn some education on it. But you guys have done, it's just brilliant. It is.
I appreciate
it really
that.
is. Honestly,
appreciate
Bradley,
that a lot.
thank you.
No, you're more than welcome.
I'm sat here today like this to keep looking at my trades.
Amazing. Well, that's it. Now you've detached it. You're good to go. And I really appreciate you jumping on. We'll jump on again, and I'll drop you a message on Telegram, and we'll go from there. Sound good?
Thank you. That's perfect.
Amazing.
Thank you
You're more
so
than
much.
welcome. It's been a pleasure. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.